Project 3. How are you? It was lovely to see some of you last week. Okay, remember, Monday is your YouTube video like this, and Wednesdays are our Zoom class. Okay, for those who didn't come to the class on Wednesday, hopefully you have the email with the invitation for the class for this week. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the story on page 72 and 73. All right, let's start by looking at the 3 pictures on page 72. All right, what can you see in the first picture, in picture number 1? Well, there's a boy. What's he doing? Good, he's taking photos. What is he taking a photo of? Excellent, yeah, he's taking a photo of the dog. What can you see behind the dog? Good, there are 2 men behind the dog. Excellent. Are the men going in or coming out of the bank? Good, they're coming out of the bank. Look at picture 2 then. Where is the boy? Ah, yeah, he is behind the sofa. Very good. What has he got in his hand? Yeah, he has his mobile phone. Is his mobile phone turned on or turned off? Yeah, turned off. Well done. What can you see at the window? Good, there is a man looking in the window. Well done. Do you think the boy is scared or happy? Good, he's scared. Ah, why do you think he's scared? We'll see in the story. What about picture 3 then? Here is the boy and he's running out of the door. When the door opens, what does it hit? Yeah, it hits the man who was looking through the window. Okay, so here's some pictures about the story. Before you read the story, let's look at some vocabulary that you might not understand. All right, so the first one is knocked. To knock on the door. This is knocked. Okay, now is this in the past, the present or the future? Good, it's the past. How do you know? ED, excellent. Okay, so knocked on the door. Well done. The next one then is hid. If you look at picture 2 on page 72, the boy is hiding behind the sofa. So hid is in the past. The verb is hide. And to hide is to cover yourself so another person can't see you. Okay? The next one then is crept. Again, crept is in the past. The verb is creep. To creep is to walk very quietly. Creep, creep, creep. Okay? The next then is a register. A register is something that teachers have. Here is my register for Project 4 class. Okay, so the register, the list of names of people in the class. The next one is robbery and robbers. All right, now robbers are the people. People who go to a house or a bank and they steal money. Okay, so robbers steal things from places. Robbers are the people and robbery is the noun. Okay, so a robbery is when robbers go in and steal things from a bank or a house, for example. Okay? The next one then is key. And if you look on page 73, picture F, this is a key. What do you use a key for? Good, to open a door. Well done. The next one then is snap. To snap a photo is to take a photo. And snap is also another word for photograph. Okay, look at my snap. Okay, snap a photograph. And finally, strange. Strange means rare. A bit weird, a bit different. Okay, so now I would like you to read the story. You'll see that the story is in 7 parts. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And the parts are not in the correct order. So what do you have to do? Well, I'd like you to read the 7 parts and put them in the correct order. Okay? Number 1 is done for you. Look, F is number 1. Okay? So pause the video, read the 7 parts, put them in the correct order, and when you finish, press play and we'll go through the answers. Okay? Excellent. Pause now. Right, did you look at the story? Excellent. I hope there's no cheating. So let's go through the answers then. We know number 1 is F, all right, is the start of the story. Number 2 is B. B. Did you get it correct? Well done. Number 3 is G. G. Number 4, D. Number 5, C. Number 6, E. And number 7, A. Okay, how many did you get correct? All of them? Excellent, well done. Okay, now I'd like you to look at exercise 2. All right? We have here 10 sentences about the story, but the sentences are not complete. All right? So I'd like you to read the sentences and complete the sentences about the story. Let's do number 1 together. All right? So, number 1, Ashley went to school early because. Why did he go to school early? Look at the first part of the story in letter F. I'll read it out. Ashley normally went to school at 8:30, but today he ate his breakfast quickly and left at 8 o'clock. He wanted to try out his new camera. So, why did he go to school early? Usually 8:30, but today at 8 o'clock. Why did he go early? Because he wanted to try out his new camera. Okay? So make sure you look at the story. All of the answers to complete the sentences are in the story. All right? Again, press pause, do the exercise, and then come back. Okay? Excellent. Press pause now. And back. How did you do with that? Did you find it easy or a bit difficult? All right, well, let's go through the answers then. So we have for number 2. He didn't take any photos of the girls because they were in a hurry to get to school early. Or they wanted to get to school. Yes, or they were late for school. Okay? Number 3 then. He took some photos of. What did he take photos of? A dog! Good! And where was the dog? In front of the bank. Well done. Number 4 then. While he was photographing the dog, he saw 2 men coming out of the bank. Excellent. Number 5. When he got home, his mother was going to the shops. Number 6. He heard the news on the radio that 2 people robbed the bank, or robbers stole money from the bank. Okay. Number 7. He thought the men in his photos were the robbers. Good. Number 8. He didn't open the door because he thought the man was the robber looking for him. Very scary. Number 9. He couldn't phone the police because the phone wasn't working, or the phone didn't work, and the battery in his mobile was dead. Oh, terrible situation. And finally, number 10. When he ran out of the back door, what happened? Good. He ran into the man, and the man fell over. All right. Did you get everything correct? Good. Now, for the second part of the story, okay, the end of the story, which of these things do you think are in the final part of the story? What do you think? I'm going to read the things. If you think they are going to be in the final part of the story, circle them. If you think, no, that's not in the story, nothing. Okay? So for each one, circle if it's in the story, and nothing if you don't think it's going to be in the story. So the first one is a policeman. Do you think a policeman will be in the final part of the story? B, a phone. C, a postman. D, a bike. E, a birthday card. F, a key. G, a dog. And H, the mum, Ashley's mum. Okay, so what do you think? Have you circled the things you think will be in the next part of the story? Good. So now we're going to listen to the final part of the story. Okay, so listen and see if you are correct if these things are in the final part. Okay, let's listen and check.
Page 73, exercise 3B.
Ashley decided to escape. He crept into the kitchen and then ran out of the back door. But the man was now standing outside the back door, and Ashley ran straight into him. The man fell backwards onto the garden, and Ashley turned to run. Just at that moment, his mother came round the corner of the house with the shopping. "Ashley, what are you doing?" she said. "He's a robber, Mum!" shouted Ashley. "He's in my photos at the bank, and he's come to get me." "Don't be silly," said his mother. "This man hasn't come to get you. He's come to repair the telephone." "The telephone?" said Ashley. "Yes," said his mother. "He's a telephone engineer, not a bank robber." But, a telephone engineer?" said Ashley. "Yes," said his mother. I tried to tell you that the phone wasn't working, but as usual, you didn't listen. The engineer got up and brushed off his clothes. But I saw you at the bank this morning, said Ashley. Yes, we were repairing the telephones before the bank opened, said the man, and he laughed. Ashley's mother laughed too. They both thought it was very funny. But Ashley didn't. He just thought it was very embarrassing.
Yeah, very good. So, how many pictures were in the final part of the story? You should have 2 pictures circled. Which ones did you think were in the story? The first is H, Mum, and the second, B, the telephone. Did you get them correct? Well done. So finally, was the man in the photo and the man at the house, is he a robber or not? No, he was coming to repair the telephone. What was he doing at the bank? He was repairing the telephone at the bank. Oh, silly Ashley. All right, well, that's it for today's class. All right, next week we're going to be looking at the vocabulary of phrasal verbs on page 73. Okay, don't forget our Zoom class on Wednesday. See you then. Bye.